Now a first down carry. It's Williams. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
We're scoreless after 1. On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Here's Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. They run again on first down. Cook. Chris Jones on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Cook stripped, the ball's out. And I think the Chiefs have it, they do. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Hey, foxtrot.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They begin the drive with Williams. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 85 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing his Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. This will be fielded at the 17. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Win the game.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Wait, what? That's a lot of hours.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now, it's Williams. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Wait, so when am I going to get paid?
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Come on.
Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It did not let me fucking slide. Oh my God.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's really easy to get discouraged.
It did not just let me fucking slide, bruh. Oh my Jesus Christ.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard
That shit did not even let me fucking slide, though. Like, get the fuck out of here.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They run it again with Williams. They'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. They'll run on first down. Williams. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his left. Completes it to Hardman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 34. Now Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 40, the 20, 10.
I just got fucking, man.
It's a Viking touchdown. As his guys are in for 6.
This nigga fucking trash, bruh.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll make our score 14-7. That's fielded in the end zone.
Bruh, did not let me slide, bruh. Be
7 yards all
quiet.
told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Williams. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
this nigga Lamar is trash, bro.
Negative yardage. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now
this nigga is trash, bro.
And he'll be brought down, but
I just lost to this nigga again.
Gives him a first down. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Williams. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Oh, my God. Bet 100, I'm picking the Chiefs, bro.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Bet 100. Bet 100, I'm picking the Chiefs.
To kick it away.
He crazy. Hey, I got thousands of my cash app.
This is taking about 7 yards deep.
I have thousands, bro. You don't know me, bro. You don't know me, nigga, from Cannon Pain.
All that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
You don't know what I got in my cash app, bitch. Stay in your place.
That's all right. That's all right.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Bruh, this nigga,
another try after the first down sack.
He is blowing me out.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in,
trash, bro.
And in a big way.
Tell Kratos better money, bro.
As he's inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, it's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. On the ground, this is Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Bro, this nigga Kratos is too good, bro.
Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
We'll bet 100 on him then, Leak. We'll bet 100 on him then, Leak. That's already sent. That's already sent. We'll bet 100 on him, Leak. I guarantee you won't do that.
Nah, tell that nigga bet 100, bro. I'm trying to bet a blue. I'm picking the Chiefs though. Bruh, he just beat me for 50. Why would I bet 50?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Like, look at this shit.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take in an effort? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack, Cousins. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Better 100, bro. God,
3rd and long for Cousins. Now a desperation throw. He's got a man. Complete. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Cousins now from the 50. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the Honey.
Hey. Tell Kratos to bet 50, and I bet you 52. But I gotta pick the Chiefs.
Bet 100, J-Maul. Bet 100, J-Maul, right now. Come on, send the invite. J-Maul, bet 100.
He picked, bruh. This is not a matchup, bruh. Look at the score. Bruh, these niggas D is too raw, bruh.
Hey, League, J-Maul betting 100, so what you trying to bet 100 too, right? You betting 100, J-Maul? Nah, bet the 100 back. I don't want to, you can run with that 40.
I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it.
Oh my God.
I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within. I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their eyes, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room.
Can I pick my team?
We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Chiefs, bruh. Bruh, no, bruh, them niggas is too raw. Well, I don't know how to play with nobody but the Chiefs for real. What you want to do, bruh? No.
Get your paper, slime. These niggas chump.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Tell Lily, did he get it?
On 2nd and 9. Mahomes Williams. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
This nigga got me on my character, man.
Smith. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Oh, shit.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
So my chicken, what's your name?
22 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over. Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. On second down, it's Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. On first down, Williams. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph. On second down now, it's Williams, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Oh, shit. Forgot about my
He's looking to throw on 3rd and 2, and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick.
Yeah,
he's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Even
not the tie.
I only picked these niggas because I really couldn't do nothing with Lamar and them for real. No, I couldn't really, you feel me? You had that shit on.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down, Cook. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Let's go!
They'll run on first down. Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. They run. Cook.
I didn't. It made my nigga go back there.
5 yards on the carry.
You know,
Good
I didn't
pick up
take
on
that
first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Defense, what?
Throwing, Cousins. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here. As that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Defense play.
Let's go, let's go.
From the gun, here's Cousins.
Oh, shit.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll run it with Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You do the same thing, though. You can't lie.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Nothing was open.
On 1st down, it's Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5
Let's go.
here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
No touchdown.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes, and going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Yeah. There we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes, and this is caught by Watkins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl. He likely
that's a fumble.
The biggest play of the game, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. 44-yard catch on 3rd and 15. Usually you're trying to just find enough space to get over the sticks, right? Get a 16, 18-yard gain, which is difficult in and of itself. But 44 yards on 3rd and 15. San Francisco had contained him
barely
so
get
well
into you,
throughout the game because you know what
Look
it's
at
like with Tyreek Hill. When he catches the ball, you better surround him or he'll break a big one.
Bobby Wagner, he made Lamar fumble 4 times.
Touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown.
It's crazy, that nigga. The first game, he made that nigga all the time.
I don't use your defense, bro. I've been using my own defense. I ain't never using another defense ever, bro.
What
are you talking
How about that last decisive run to punch it in?
What's the defense you've been stopping me with? Let me know.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I don't want your defense, bro. That shit is trash.
The decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating
like
first downs. And that's
what
they
needed
that
you would have respected that. Now you dropped it at the end. You see?
Incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On the ground, it's Cook. And an alley to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the red zone now, Cousins. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. They got the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, wow.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, miss.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I just gave this nigga Kratos a whole blue today, bro.
About ready to get this next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
You remember I sent you 25 earlier?
Or counters, as I also like to call them.
Not today. Oh yeah, what? No, I'm not. I'm not counting today.
See what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
You picked the Broncos, I picked the Browns for 50.
Cook, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
I know, I'm just saying.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Number 53, Mike 53. Here we go,
Check. Damn. Nah, that wasn't Tyreek. That was Harmon.
On second down, it's Cook.
Oh, no, I wasn't even paying attention to bro. Hell yeah.
10. Touchdown.
Send my money, Leak. Tell Leak to send my money, Kratos.
And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Bro.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
All right, bro.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play.
Oh, this that play. I know this play.
Up their sleeve. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Now a play fake here.
Let's go.
First down. Couple of very nice
carries to start this drive out.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Daniil Hunter able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
This shit is fucking
and they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there.
Oh, my controller did that tweaky shit.
Yards. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Shamar Stephen able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on third and goal.
That was dumb.
Mahomes now to throw.
That was dumb.
Roll him out right. He may try and run for this.
That was dumb as fuck.
Down just shy of the 5.
That could be a momentum changer.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That was hella
so out
dumb.
comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping.
One of the dumbest shit I ever did, bro.
Good. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Who got me on mute? Who got me on mute? Who got me on mute? Who got me on mute?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Mom,
a big hitter
I called your phone 5 times.
Gain of 26 yards. So one play, and
so
they're
where was
already
that?
just shy of midfield.
Gun.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
It's cool. I don't really be doing. I just be stocking and shit, bro. When I told my the 2 co-workers that I be working
now
with,
as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Gun.
Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Check.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. 3 yards is half of what they needed.
Bet back.
They get the other 3 here.
You lost again, Slime?
The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far.
It's 27-3.
It's 3rd and 3.
Bruh. Yeah, I just sent this nigga a blue.
Mike, 53. 53.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards
Close
there,
to
good
it.
enough to keep the drive
75.
moving. Here's Madison running on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Check. 53's Mike. Check.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike, 53.
Damn.
53. Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 27 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Kratos, this nigga trying to fight back in the game, bro. This nigga irritating.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They start the drive with Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, it's Cook. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well.
Bro.
If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you...
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
Hey, tell Kratos bet back.
Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs.
Hey, Leak, tell Kratos bet back.
Clock management 101.
Now Cook.
Send my 50 through,
And he'll
Leak.
take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter,
tell them I picked the Browns.
And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
I just want to try. Bro, I just stop this defense and hell of shit, bro. Nigga was.
Who he picking?
Yeah.
Who he picking?
Jim Moore get up. He not playing me no more. Every time a nigga say that shit. Alright, bro. Alright, bro.
Bro, I don't even know what me and this nigga betting or nothing, bro.
I appreciate your charity, Jim Moore.
What we doing? And you picking them? I want to pick these niggas, but them niggas trash. You said under 80, right?
But you about to go to sleep?
No, I'm not playing the Chargers.
I know, bro. I was gonna see what you gonna say. How you always say, man.
That's not good.
Like, yep. Alright, bet. You sent my bread through, Lee? Nigga should know I'm gonna beat that nigga ass regardless for the end of the week.